Hey, it's Katrina McGee with Loving on Me, and it's another week in our Go Get Your More journey. So this week, I want to talk about celebration, which is one of my absolute favorite things to do. I love when we step back and appreciate how far we've come, or when we hit a small goal, maybe as a team, and we're like, yay, us! Or even on those days when we start something that we've been meaning to do and we finally get it done. Like today, you see how I'm dressed? You know why? I finally went to the gym. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm sharing my moment of celebration with you because y'all, I have been struggling to get back to the gym. And it feels good to have gotten over that mental block in my head and finally gone downstairs to work out. And see, that's what celebration does for us. It encourages us on the journey. We say, okay, if I took that first step, I can take the next one. But you know, a lot of times we save that for really big, grandiose things that we do instead of the everyday things that we should appreciate as part of our journey. So listen, the shift in our thinking this week is to celebrate all things, big and small. But now, before we go too far, let me say two very important things. Number one, we're people, not pets. So this is not about giving ourselves little treats. You know, like I go to work out and then I suddenly have a cookie. This is not the opportunity to do things that aren't good for us, mind, body, and soul. So remember, we're people. We celebrate who we are created to be and all that God allows us to do. We're not pets that get a treat and then we go back and do something again. The second thing is, it doesn't have to be big to be important. So, you know, the small things that we overlook or we take for granted, or we feel like, oh my God, I've been trying to do it for so long, I finally did it. I mean, instead of affirming yourself like, yay, I finally did it, you beat yourself up for all the time that it took. So, but it's important to step back and celebrate those small steps, to finally get over those blocks, to prioritize what's important in our lives, and to celebrate those small things. So remember, celebrate it all, big and small. What do you want to say to yourself? I give myself permission to have fun, to enjoy your life. A celebration is something that adds joy and happiness and laughter, and you have permission to do that. You know, y'all, sometimes we just take ourselves way too seriously. We don't step back for a moment and have moments of joy, or have a joy break in the middle of the day where you just go up and do the happy dance because you're just so excited that you managed to focus for 1 hour. You see, sometimes I have to just celebrate that all my brain cells came to the same place. And I know you have those things too, things you really struggle with. So it is a big deal when you actually sit down and do it. And you deserve to have some fun and celebrate that. Give yourself permission to play. So this week, our action item is to celebrate it all. Each day, I want you to find one thing in your life to celebrate, even if it is, I got up and got to work on time. Because some of us have timeliness as a struggle, or I worked out this week. Don't focus on how much you worked out. Focus on the fact that you actually went and did something good for you. There is something in every day which we can be grateful for and celebrate. Look for it. Give yourself permission to have fun and do a little happy dance or whatever makes you smile to celebrate. I'm loving on me as I love you. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.